Florian Wirtz, yeah, all of the football content creators on average, as you would expect, and I don't blame them for it. Everyone's gonna be like, Liverpool are gonna win the league again. They're title challengers. This is a marquee signing, statement signing. I'm not gonna do that, bro. Just kidding. Yes, I am. You know what's funny about this one, yeah? That could have been me. I'm looking at that girl right now who I had sitting on my lap, and I just took too long, and now she's married off, bro. I've already got my thing called Shirky. Take that how you like, because obviously I don't swing that way, but I hate that we had to get. Man, I hate I just said that, but it was a good example in my head. It just came out so wrong. Anyway, yeah, so Shirky's already at Manchester City. I'm happy with what I've already got. Wirtz, however, was on our radar, and I'm not going to pretend like I know the ins and the outs as to why it fell through, but I don't want Liverpool fans thinking that they stole Wirtz from us, even though that's probably what they're going to try and do. And if that really did happen, and I'm coming on here shamelessly without doing any research, I'm going to have to hold my hands up eventually. But as far as I'm concerned, in my own ignorant world where I choose to be ignorant because I don't want to know the truth, I don't want to know what's going on for real, so I choose to not know the truth. So yeah, let's just say in my head, I don't know what's going on, and Florian Wirtz, they just signed him because we lost interest, bro. Similar to Jack. Sorry, I was about to say Jack Grealish. Sorry, Declan Rice. Do you remember what happened with Arsenal, where Arsenal and us both put in a bid, but they said that our bid was too low, and then we was like, all right, you've priced us out because we're not willing to spend more than a certain amount on Declan Rice. Arsenal were willing to spend that amount, as to why they got him. That's what happened, bro. So yeah, with Florian Wirtz, now I can talk about the player. Guys, it's peak. I've lost all of my superlatives, if that's a word. I'm going to put it on the screen. Superlatives, yeah? I think that means ways to describe someone, yeah? I've got videos with this guy on the thumbnail, bro. That's how you know it's not a joke, bro. You remember the days when I was posting daily? Those were my unemployed days, if you couldn't tell. But still, hey, bruv. I had him on the... Bro, let me just quickly recreate what he was doing, yeah? Just in case you think I'm chatting rubbish. Man had... Hold on. Man had both fingers in his mouth like he's feeding a baby, bro. But obviously, it was his celebration. How unhygienic. But anyway. He's a wonder boy. He's a wonder kid. He's invincible. He's silky. He's got end product. And he's going to Liverpool. Guys, I asked someone today, and I asked someone who's an unbiased guy. He's got a reasonable mind. I'm not going to expose who he is, but not that anyone gives a damn anyway. But still, I was like, all right, so who do you think's going to get top 4 this season? And then he said straight away, Liverpool, Manchester City. And then after those two teams were said, he said, I don't know. And you know what? I'm in the same boat as that guy. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of space on that boat because I don't want to be too close. It's not a raft, bro. It's not a little boat. It's a big boat, but we're on the same boat. Hey, bro, I'm actually chatting so much rubbish, bro. It's actually insane. But yeah, fam, that's on the same boat as that guy where it's like, all right, Liverpool, you're finishing minimum second next year, bro. And if you don't, 100 million spent, delete your club. We finished third last season. We are finishing minimum second this season. Facts, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about it. We've done too much in the window already. We still need a right back because I'm not happy about flipping Kyle Walker still being my number 1 right back. You must be flipping mad. But apart from that, fam, Manchester City first or second. Anyway, back to Florian Wirtz, yeah? I remember I told you, look, I use Football Manager as a tool to describe a player because it's a different insight. And when I'm talking about Florian Wirtz, I'm talking about a guy who likes to express himself. He's one of those guys. As soon as he gets home, do you know, I was gonna say something mad, but it's probably best I don't say what I was gonna say. Fuck it, we're already here. He gets home, he just backs off his shirt. He says, "Yeah, honey, I'm home. Let's get to it." Yeah, that's how he expresses himself. But yeah, great first touch, great dribbling. He's got a lot of flair. The guy's an extremely determined fellow. He's younger than me, bro. I always look at guys like that, where it's like, damn, this guy's doing a ting for real, bro. He's invincible. Great passer. The guy's got the eye of the needle pass, bro. You know that first, what's it, through ball plus play style on FIFA, where it's golden? Yeah, I think he's probably got that. So he's going to be threading the ball through the needle to give it to Salah. He can, I don't know how reliable his shooting is, but I know he's not a scrub in front of goal. That's what I'm saying. I saw him score a flipping header, a well-placed header the other day. Guys, Liverpool have got themselves an absolute, like I said, I ran out of superlatives, so I'm just going to have to say he's a bad boy, innit? It's not easy, but sometimes you have to be humble in defeat because it allows me to be grateful for what I've got. Ryan Shaq. So yeah, well done Liverpool. It's a great signing. And I need to get the flip out of it. Alright, see you later.